Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you the top 5 best starter base locations in Palworld to give you the best start plus some honorable mentions. Now after playing this game hundreds of times, I've always just ended up placing a base here at the Hill of Beginnings. This is not really a great location. We can actually go a little bit further away and get some much better spots. So for our first recommendation here, we're going to come from the Hill of Beginnings here and go straight north. We're going to continue up till you see the Chillet spawn location, and we're going to go to right here. This is 157-391 for the base location in the top left corner. This base really has it all. There's a lot of ores and trees in this region, so you have lots of resources, but it also has a beautiful view here, so that's really nice. There's a lot of different stuff in the region, so if you want to go exploring over that way, and best of all, this is a base that is really easy to defend because most of the enemies are going to be coming from this bridge here, giving you actually a cool location to defend. But I really like this one just because of the large amount of resources that you can find early on in the game, and it does have a really nice setup for building, so you can, like, there's a lot of flat land here, but you can also build off the edge here and give yourself this really beautiful view. So really what makes this base so great, it's just easy to defend against. There's lots of resources in this area and lots of really nice pals that you can come over and grab as well. And on top of that, it's a beautiful location as well. So this one has it all. I would recommend setting your pal box down in the middle here because this will open up and carry this entire area. Then I like to build like kind of the house and like the sleeping quarters over here because again, waking up and looking over this edge, it is just beautiful. So for our next base location, we're actually going to come on over here, right to 83-431. So this is directly west of Chillet, and it's actually right beside the Tower of the Rain Syndicate. Now, there's actually a lot of nice spots right by here. You can actually build right there. I prefer this little spot right here. You can also build right there, and there's even a spot right here. This one has the most resources in the area here. We mostly have cleared it out at this point, but what's nice about this one is, again, it's got a really nice view in this section here. There's a lot of resources, ore and stone in this section, so it's got a lot of different stuff that you're looking for. There's even the new spirit streams over there, so you can just jump away if you need to get a bit of get out of this area quickly. The only downside is this is one of the harder bases areas to defend because they can come from all sides, so you do have to kind of plan accordingly. I built a very large base. I like to sometimes have everything up on the top floor, and just a little heads up, if you want to have a base that's very vertical, use 2 stairs beside each other. This just makes it so that have a much easier time, especially the alphas, with climbing up top. I don't really have anything up top right here that's super important, so they don't really care about it. But yeah, this one, it has a nice view. Great. It's like near everything that you need to go to in the early game, so I personally like this base a lot. However, this base does probably have the least amount of resources of the bases that I'll be showing you today. This is just one that I do like due to it's close to a lot of other places that you can go and grab some ore and stuff over there and just holler back. Now next, we got ourselves one that has a lot of resources. So kind of opposite of the last one, which doesn't have like the greatest amount of resources. This area has a lot of them. So what we're looking at is just right here. This is 10-526. So this is directly west of the Hill of the Beginnings. It is a little bit more of a hop, skip, and a jump. You're going to make your way over and across here and make your way over to this section here. But I highly recommend this spot because it's flat. It also has a beautiful view here. But the thing about this one is there's a ton of respawning resources, and you can see them there. They're large, and yeah, they respawn often. There's also a lot of flat lands here, so if you set up your base in a good location, I have mine there, but I'd actually prefer to place it more closer to the cliff there, so you can build over on there. But I really like this view. It's beautiful too. This kind of spot has it all. You can set up a house here on the cliff and just overlook the beautiful water here. But yeah, if you're looking for a very resource dense location, this is a solid location to go for because it just has everything you need. Wood, ore, and we'll be going for one that's a little bit better for certain resources, but if you're looking for just like simple a ton of ore, this is a good spot. And also what's nice about this is you can glide over to the dungeon over there. There's actually a lot of stuff due north here as well, so you're in a great location. Yes, it is a little bit further away, but you actually do want your bases far away from the eagle towers here, just so you can teleport to like a spot that's a little bit more secluded. But you can see on the map, there's a bunch of dots there. There's a lot of ore. This is one of the best places, especially if you're looking for, ore and many other goodies. And again, you can just jump across the river over to here, and there's a lot of stuff that you can explore. And again, spirit streams there just so you can explore a little bit more effectively and quick, so you don't have to worry about climbing and stuff like that. So yeah, this base really does have it all. And there's another dungeon just directly below it. So you can literally come over here, adventure while your pals are taking care of business, and then go run over to that dungeon there. There's even some stuff up by the bridge here, and this location just looks really nice. And next we have a beautiful location again here with a ton of resources. Now, this spot here is just directly north of the Pen King Arena here. So I love this spot because you got like oil over here. You got another higher level area there. This is only around level 15. So again, early game, it is solid. There's actually a lot of good spots in this area here. Like again, we had our second base I showed you guys right there, but even over on this side is good too. But like the 4 best early game locations, in my opinion, is just right here by Chillet, that spot right there, this one with a ton of the different resources, and this spot here, because again, you just have everything in this section. There's a lot of pals here too if you need to farm certain items. I have this built up very very high. This is what I was talking about, is if you got later on in the game, you have a bunch of different ways to get some resources. You can set these up, ancient generators and the like. I don't have any set up at this place, but what's nice about this base is it's got a great view of everything as well, and in the vicinity there are many different areas that you can get like loot. So there's ores there's the boss arena there. I like to set up these towers with like the bedding on the inside. It is kind of funny when you have some large alphas there, but yeah, this has it all, and you can always just fly on over here for the oil or drilling rig here. So yeah, this spot is solid for a variety of reasons. It's located around a lot of stuff that you want to go and adventure and explore to. So I honestly really like these 4 locations here. They're all great because they come in a variety of different resources and just beautiful locations too. So these 4 were beginner bases that are near the start of the game, so you're easy to run to. But if you don't care about that, I'll show you another one that is really nice. So we're going to come on over to this section here. This has a lot of more unique resources. You got sulfur here, so if you need to grab some sulfur, you got it. There's also a bunch of quartz in this region, and a lot of it. So if you're just doing a bunch of mining, this would be the place to go because it has it all. What's nice about this spot too is it does have a interesting place to defend against. I really like this, like you're hollowed in right here, and the enemies will oftentimes come from this direction here, which lets you just set up walls here to defend against. I don't really have that worry right now where I'm at, but this is a nice one because you can set up the walls and block yourself in and just have a very nice safe base here. But yeah, this location is quite nice. I really do like this. This is 283 minus 103. It is west of Yormantide. Don't go over here. He's a lot higher level. Everything in this area is going to be around level 30-ish, so it is a little bit of a higher spot. But if you're getting tired of like these beginner bases and you need more resources, this is like the best. If you fly overhead, this is the spot you'll notice because of all these different nodes. So that's the top 5 beginner bases, but I'm going to show you a couple more that I really enjoy that are also in the area. First, we're going to come over to -0, or just 0, -96. This is a super mega mansion base that I've set up. What I like about this is the view, most importantly. You got a lot of water here, so if you're into fishing, you got that there. But you can see like major biomes here. You can even look off into the distance and see some of our other bases over there. What I love about this though is just you can set up and do a very unique looking base here. So lots of trees, not that that's a resource that's like super important, but yeah, I just want to do a little quick base tour of this. Glass is actually a pretty strong resource because it's made of like pals, unfortunately. So I really like the glass setup here. So I have my base floor, which is just massive, and I like to build them small and then have like a little bit of a wooden deck out on the outside. Let me know if you'd like to see a video on how to like set up cool bases. I have a few others that I've just assembled just to make room for others, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is what I'm just going to honorably mention. It's not really amazing for the early game, but it is one of the most beautiful locations close to the early game. It's kind of central. And another incredible location is 189 -25. So we're looking at this just right here. It's a little bit south of the Frostbound Mountain summits. What's nice about this place, so many resources. So yeah, this is one of the better spots if you just want to have a ton of resources to farm. So I'd highly recommend setting up shop here. And a little bit later into the game, I also enjoy the desert location here, setting up a base on one of these cliffs. You just have so much great view. There's like not amazing resource in this section, but later on in the game, that doesn't really matter too much. If you like a desert, I really like this spot here. You also have the town that's just right over there. So this spot is close. I've set up many bases actually on this very hill. I don't know why, but I personally do enjoy it. And again, that is the location there. So yeah, let me know your favorite base spot in Palworld. I'm always curious to hear other people's experiences, and let me know what other type of base related content you'd like to see for this game. I hope you guys all have an incredible day, and we'll see you in the next one.